What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. We are here to look at the Tak Lug, or Tag and Lug, or whatever the hell this thing is. Tak Lug. So it's a weird bladed object. It has like a shaky blade and a shield. So basically a sword and board, lack of a better way to put it. I want to show you first actual gameplay that is not melee influence, okay? So we're just going to do some viral shit right here. We're going to proc some enemies. Now, there's a reason that I'm doing this. There's my number, there's my number. So here's a little bit of melee animosity love for you. I know, I don't usually start out the video with just straight up I don't just do melee influence builds. Okay? I don't. Like, I can run this whole thing, run through the Stalker, beat the shit out of Stalker with it. But you can guess by that statement where we're going with this. I know. I understand. Melee influence. Melee influence. Here's the thing. I need to point out first and foremost, I'm going to show you this build just as it sits. Okay? Here's the hiccup, right? So, like, because of its unique trait, keeping at least a ×5 combo, in my personal opinion, is pretty advantageous if you're not going to do something like melee influence. Okay, even when you do have Disciple's Merit, because you could build up higher than that. Probably not gonna. I mean, well, no, you probably will, considering, you know, Tennokai keeps your combo. But if you goof and heavy attack too late and miss it, you'll only drop to a ×5. Personally, that's why that's there. Heavy attack efficiency plus initial combo. So it's good win-win. It's kind of like for an idiot like me. If you feel like you're just solid with the life of Tennokai, put anything else on here you want. Now, the reason that I'm pointing this out, okay, is that the only two statistics on this weapon, okay, for one, the critical multiplier on this thing kind of sucks. It's okay because galvanized steel at least stacks up some extra critical, which gives us a little bit more stink. Not quite as powerful as the Tonkat, but works pretty good nonetheless. But the only two statistics on this weapon are impact and slash. And they're slash heavy, right? Slightly more status, you know, status heavy than critical chance, but obviously running blood rush and weeping wounds and how it's built, you know, pretty even keel. You know, you're going to be dealing pretty similar amounts of damage. What the hiccup is that if you're only running base physical elements and you have something available like melee influence, building into electric procs and building into an arcane makes complete sense. If something comes with a base element, let's say it's got heat on it, right? Well, throwing heat and electricity, what does that give you? It gives you gas. That sounds really bad, but you know what I'm saying. You get gas damage. Okay, so gas won't stack with melee influence. I don't know why I just did that. It's going to change anyway. So I've got two kind of semi-standard built. Okay, my preferable one, as I've said many a time, is that I like speed. Okay, I like to be able to move quick, do the thing. That's what this does. This gives me range, this gives me speed, this gives me, you know, just electric based damage. The whole shebang. Okay, the other one is with galvanized reflex instead. Now, is there other ways to go? Sure. Can I swap out Voltaic Strike here? Yes. Technically, I drop Weeping Wounds up here and then drop Voltaic Strike there. Just give myself more points just in case. Doesn't really matter because the build's complete. Either way, it'll give me more base damage, put me back to that 49.6 status. You know, and overall, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, look here. I'll show it to you as is. Like, I'll show it to you as I just said. So we'll come over here and we'll just do Voltaic Strike there, right? So we've still got the range. We've got more base damage. Ta-da, right? Got a bunch of electricity, pretty decent amount of slash damage. And we're not going to use anything to prime this setup. Okay, so it's just at its base attack speed with some range, right? Really, one survivor. Can you make it over here, bitch? She's really trying. Okay. I like how that one just stood there. So obviously doing it that way works just fine. Okay? 100% does. No need for, you know, galvanized reflex there unless you're just reckless like me. Personally, I just go with the more reckless extent, you know, less status chance, less overall total base damage, but fucking kills because you're just going really fucking quickly. As you see, there's blast damage proccing in here, right? Can I make it? Okay, we're all dead. That's a good time. This thing does some funny shit because, like many other things like melee influence tend to kind of, for lack of a better way to put it, kind of daisy chain off of base elements of what a thing does. Unique trait on this is heavy attack hits a wide area, inflicting blast status effect. So basically what this thing does is it acts like the Tenet Agendus in a way. Okay. So the Tenet Agendus, just for a frame of reference here, the Tenet Agendus, heavy attack shoots projectiles that travels 40 meters through enemies. Basically it shoots an Archoplasmor style, you know, fire. This thing, all on its lonesome, basically throws a certain length. There's nothing said. It just says, you know, heavy attacks hit a wide area, inflicting blast, you know, status effect. So for, again, lack of a better way to show it out, let's just show a straight up heavy attack, right? So, you know, it does that. Now, as you do this more and more, you see that blast and the electric chain together. Yeah. Now, is this quite as impressive as the Tomcat? No. But is this pretty damn functional? Yeah. Yeah, so, like, let's go show, just real quick. Because, again, using with something that can actually prime an additional damage type, like Lavos, I mean, like, I'll do something other than electricity, okay? But something like Lavos, especially, or Saren, imbuing another damage type onto a weapon is pretty interesting. Let's see what it does, right? Let's go make friends.
More powerful than before. Only with
Yay!
mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Oops. I hit the wrong button. Burp.
They have
The
just
crow's
shut
nest,
down all
and I missed it.
systems.
Where's that?
I'm sending life support capsules
Okay,
your
so
way.
let's act like we're Saren for a minute, right? We're just gonna stand here and be a dickhead. So we're gonna imbue toxin damage, right? So again, like the lovely stack of so many other things says, this is dealing toxin and electric. So the beauty is I don't even have to hit these fucking people per se. that blast proc is quite nice. I do dig that. Because it basically just spreads whatever the hell you're doing. Really? Hi guys. See, and I'm only using the third ability because it's a very low damage dealer. Because it has multiple functions. You see, I'm not even utilizing the heavy attack for the most part. So like, heavy attack, okay, they're fucking dead. For the most part, at like level 125 to 135, like, you really just don't need the heavy attack, but as you see, it does the job. Bye. Like, it works just fine and dandy. And again, I'm playing off of if you were going to use this on Saren, okay? Not on using this with Lavos. So let's do electric, alright? Okay, we'll just go electric on that ability, popsicle some people, that's fine, because now we're going to do electric damage. Yeah, you know, 4 million. A 4 million point heavy attack. That's a good time, right? See, that's my reckless bullshit. I see the Tennokai symbol and I'm like, okay, yeah, that works. See, now we're just stacking electric, stacking status. Yeah, thanks to that blast proc, that shit just absolutely changed the shit out of the electric damage to just basically say, come with me. It's like some Willy Wonka shit. Come with me and we'll see. I like making people seize. Good time. Oh, really? Come here. I want you to be my friend. No, I guess not. How you doing? Dead too. So like I said, I build for your average casual player, okay? I don't build for some OP strength builds, but I do build for what works. And I know that melee influence really wears and tears on people's patience, especially as of recent, but you play what the game provides, right? That's what you gotta do. You have to play for whatever the game provides. Those itches. Excuse me. Figures, I got him on the backswing. Did you? You do that? Make him cease. Did you actually live? Oh, okay, barely. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Pardonnez-moi. Let us start some shit with all violence. Come on up here, bitch. Let's play. Yeah, see, she just... Yeah, violence just didn't like it. At all. I always say she, I don't know why. Violence is Limbo's body, for Christ's sake. Be going, motherfucker. See, you can see me being an idiot and losing stacks and still just having a good old time. Yeah, that blast chain. I like it. Is this thing horribly impressive? Like, do I prefer this over the Tomcat? No. But it's just pretty fucking good. Yeah, it's definitely a very serviceable weapon. As soon as we get the extraction number...
The operative has just made their first discovery.
Glad to hear it.
Keep up the good work.
Gotta be out of here.
Extraction is available if you...
As I just slid my stupid ass right into the door. Yay! Here's the hiccup. Okay, I don't know if you noticed it when I was showing the build. We're going to show it in a minute.
You strike to win. The lesson ends.
We saw the performance of the Tomcat last week. It's pretty fucking impressive. No matter what frame is wielding that thing, it's pretty impressive. Yes, I understand it's melee influence, but a set of Tonfas is just a brutal setup. A sword and board's a little bit of a different story. Personally, I find the attacks of a sword and board a little bit more lumbering. So, you have to ask yourself the question. Even if you go with smaller mods, take one forma away. This is 5 forma. Okay? Now, I am all about investing forma into whatever I can to make something work good. But if I had to choose between the Tomcat or the Tak Lug, and the investment of 5 forma, like, Tomcat, 5 forma. It's basically the exact same fucking build. It is the exact same fucking build. Minus the aura, right? Or the stance. So, 5 forma for this, which has an extremely impressive damage output, and a very, very impressive function in general, or a sword and board for the exact same number of forma, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take this. You know, like, is it bad? You know, is the Tak Lug bad? No. But is the Tomcat better? Yes. That's my stance. Take it for what it is. So, folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one, all right?